Well, we wanted just to summarize really briefly some of the benefits, which I hope you've actually experienced by doing active learning today. The first is that there's a clear benefit to students, and in Debbie and Karana's work, you can see that there was a change in terms of learning as expressed through grades, that student in control groups versus the participant group, that the participant group did a little bit better. But the more important part is the ability to communicate with students about their learning process, to know what their knowledge and skill gaps are, to be more conscious of it themselves, that they're able to model and improve some of the academic skills. Like, I've learned a budgeting process from working with Mark and Virginia just today. So, I mean, I think that that's a really tangible effect of this kind of process. And that you share strategies ultimately, and you work in a learning environment more efficiently as a result of seeing how other learners navigate the process. There's also, for instructors, a lot of benefits that we haven't dwelled on quite as much because we've taken the student perspective on this. But all of us provide, hopefully, a lot of feedback to our students. And as I think Karana was really emphasizing, we can tell them that this is the learning process, but it doesn't register quite as effectively as when they experience it themselves through peers. And so there may be a form of feedback that you give that is actually better administered peer-to-peer than through faculty, or that the faculty, like in Debbie's case, play a reinforcing role, like how she commented upon the common thing, but the primary thing was what the students were saying to each other. If structured correctly with clear parameters, which I think both of our presenters have emphasized, it can be an engaging classroom environment. We'll talk about some of the challenges just really briefly at the end. And that basically you're able to identify student needs a little more readily than through major exams or high-stake assignments and that kind of